Only God can join me. Oh my God. Nobody else. So thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful brothers and sisters. Thank you. Love you so much. And I am happy today. Very so happy. Today I believe I better die like a man than to die like a coward. I better die like a man than to die like a coward. Uh, is it a crime to fight for what is mine? Is it a crime for me to fight for my rights? So today I want to go straight to the history of Uzairue people. Uh, I want to put my phone number there. So we will continue to enlighten our people. We continue to educate people. You see, people said they said, "Oh, this boy, don't mind him. It's crazy. Oh, is idiot." You know, this happened in the Bible. Also happened in the Quran, the Holy Quran. When Prophet Muhammad addressed the people, oh, please stop worshiping this idol. Oh, people say, oh, Prophet Muhammad, oh, don't mind him. He's a small boy. He didn't do. But later on, the stone Ibida rejects. I am sure I want to appeal to my indigenous people of Edo State, Idigodo Migodo, the Edo descendant worldwide, that we have to be confident. I know we shall win. We will win. Nothing lasts forever. People are scared because of the evil and cruelty of the Oba Benin. You see, people say they don't know me. They don't know me. Oh, they don't know what they want to do. They say no, but they watch me. You see, when I started this struggle, I'm not alone. Uh, we are so many of us who came together and we decided to make a difference. Actually, we will continue to try our possible best to educate, enlighten, teach our people our history. So these ancestors, the Oba of Benin, is portraying and sampling to people is fake. And that is the reason why our land are angry, Ile Ibinu. The name we answer today doesn't belong to us. We're answering a slave master's name. So we deserve independence from this Oromio lineage. And it was so in the days of Joseph. Joseph was a governor in Egypt. When you are being induced, when you have been given some financial inducement and you decide to, oh, everything is okay, you want to fight for yourself. But remember, do you believe in life after death? That is something you have to always think. Do you think your children will be coming to governor when you are a governor? Your children, you continue to give birth to governor. There must be a revolution. Check the history of the civilized world. There will always be revolution and here and there. Yeah. So actually today we want to teach the history of the Uzairue people. So many people from the Estako clan, the Aunchi area. Some of them they are really interested to know their history and they really want to know where they come from. We have been doing all these things. It's not alone. Then we are not alone. Wolf. We have network and I don't think I will give myself credit for all we have done together, but I have to give credit to those who contributed in different ways and those who did everything possible for all our dream to come true. Most importantly, I'm alive today and none of our member have been hurt. This is what I normally do sometimes. I always pray for my lieutenants and our disciples. You see, I am happy. I have to give thanks to God Almighty and the God of my land, Ogisos, the land of the Idus. Uh, People who always try to hunt me. You see, so many of our enemies never made it home. Actually, people always try their possible best I want to throw light. I want to throw light on Obalukman. I'm on my own. Obalukman seek support from me. I did all my best to help Obalukman. It was the right thing to do to help Obalukman. I tried all my possible best. I did my best. At the end, Obalukman was trying to kill me to end our movement for freedom. But today, I want to use this medium to tell the general public that he who fights and run away live to fight another day. And there is something that make me happy. Anybody, any person who always try to bring our movement down, that person will never go unpunished. You people can still remember a few weeks ago, a few months ago, I went to the law enforcement agency. I wrote a letter to the Ministry of Children Affairs. I wrote a letter to the German Ministry of Finance. I wrote a letter to the Home Office. I also wrote a letter to the police authority in Germany, reporting Obalukman to the authority, and I submitted a proof that I, for one, I will never lie under oath, and I did everything possible, and I did my best. To the best of my knowledge, I did my best. But today, Obalukman is running us up and down. He cannot come out to the general public to tell you that he's in problem. Oh my God. Obalukman cannot come out and say, "Oh, I'm a problem. I'm getting the hits." I want to put it before you today that Obalukman is feeling the hits, but he will not say it. But I just want to say it. Nobody fight God. I love God so much, and I love the freedom I'm fighting, and I would prefer to die in the struggle struggle to liberate my people than to die as a coward. Don't you think a person of my caliber coming out like this to help our people, tomorrow I come out, I come and be saying, apologizing to Oba, how will you feel? How do you think? What do you think? So I will come out to say, my people, Oba is my father. Please, Oba, I'm sorry. My father should go to Oba Palace and kneel down, and people should be begging that everything I've said before, it was not true. I was mad. I was being induced. I was being remote control. All those nonsense, all those bullshits. Is that the way to fight freedom? Look at my hands in the air. Look at my two hands. Yeah, this is my hands. I will never do it. I will fight for the revolution of my people. This is a revolution must come to stay. Most importantly, I am still a young man. I'm 40s. I'm in my early 40s. If life goes on, we still have a lot of videos, a lot of information we have to put on the YouTube, and there's time to come. Our children unborn will come and see everything, you know. So today, I will also mix it with my language. Even though I'm where Elijah no sika kubisi by me. Today, I was watching Monica. There's a one woman who is called Monica. She was accused at that time of sleeping around, and she's a married woman. You know, the evil always have population. People enjoy evil than good. Everybody know it that she will sleep with married women, Ruwaila, what do you call the other man, Eduba in London, UK. Monica have been sleeping with, they said he also sleep with some Senegal, those Sierra Leone, he have been doing, she have been doing all those things. But I feel like this is her life. Adulteries have been existing right from the day this world was created. In the days of Noah, there was adultery. In the Bible, there's adultery. But I have not come out one day to criticize her for her wrongdoings. I know she have a life to live. She's using her body for adultery. She's an adulterous woman. There is no law that permits me to fight her for committing adultery. If she decides to go and stay in a red light and start using this making prostitution to feed his children, her children, I think that is her life style. That is her own personal her decision to make. I was very surprised this evening. Monica came out. She was blackmailing me, playing my audio conversation with Chief from the Oba Palace. I was flabbergasted. And I want to let Monica know that this is not the best way to do all these things. Coming out, you are trying to use me to get sympathy from the palace. I want to put it straight to you, Monica. Nobody can use me to get cheap popularity or benefit from the palace. The only person who tried it was Obaluk my eye. She's suffering today. I live in Germany. She's just lying to you people that nobody collected house from him. She's living fine. Blah 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 blah. I say he continued to lie to the general public. And if you want to make a live video, make it in darkness. But no problem. We shall see. We see. So I tell you, my friend or my sister Monica, please stay away from my own matter. I am Ogiso. I am not Obaluk my eye. So nobody be able to come out with blackmailing stuff to blackmail me. Nobody don't come out some of those days try to blackmail me. Because you don't have anything that you use to blackmail me. They will say that is not a bad. They say that is not a person. It's not who not be person. And I will become king at the end. So my sister Monica, please stay away from me. Stay away from my struggle. Stay away from my activity. I have no business with you. Please. I'm fighting for you also. Down deep in your heart, I know you love me. You love my work and you love what I do, what I'm doing. I know this. Please. I know those Oba chief, they look at you, you have a lot of what do you call it, people that are watching you. They just want to use that my conversation with the Oba Palace audio to try to send the message to the general public that I am the one who came to beg them. There was never a time I called them. They are the one who called me first. The Oba Palace called me first. They wanted to negotiate with me, and the room of negotiation is still open. If Moses can negotiate with Pharaoh, I see no reason why I cannot negotiate for the freedom of our people. But the type of negotiation they were trying to impose on me was in a calculated attempt to catch me unaware. They were trying to just turn me upside down. But they don't know that I am not what they think. I am a different being. I'm a different kind. Monica, I don't have a lot of time. I am not blackmailing you. You have a record of you have a black record. your Black History book. So all I have to tell you today, please, I am fighting for you. Down deep in your heart, I fight for you. You are you are my daughter. You are the descendant of Edu, Igodo City. That is our land. Please, if you don't stay away from those people, you will be hit with disease. I am not what do you think? I mean I use broken English to talk. Umana ruwa igbe emiame obuwere. Ema ya fe ni mu kan bere kinya la ya ro mo titi. No la vie bola dia fule gbe yen ibo be na akankan fo. Ya re izobo gbada oye wu ya o. Etufe du ofu hato no ga we ni ti no ga sponsor na gbe me wa no ga we mi ya fe yen wo ma wu ne. When ma no ewu lo ye me wọ́n ní wà náà mi disgrace we big Oba look my no gaga when I kita no block where is Oba look my today? He's suffering. Nobody know what he's passing through. I know, and you see when you see I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Don't push me. See, people like us, we come once in 400 years. We are not gods, but we are different in another form. We come in different form. Don't you see all the calculated attempts to bring me down and no one work? My father was poisoned in the palace of the Oba Benin, but I sent a water. I sent a bottle of water to my father for spiritual purposes. After my father prayed with that water, and my father went to the hospital, despite we spent not less than ₦1 million, but at the end of the day, my father survived it. Do you think I am who you think to be? My father is 76 years old. My father is an enemy of Oba, but my father is 76 years old. How you look? The only way that can lead my father to death is when my father disobey my own words. You understand? So don't go there, okay? Hey, Giovanni, I beg you in the name of our land. If you know you cannot support me to fight this struggle, stay by the fence and watch. Who win? Okay, mawe oba diawa. I'm sorry, by ewure. Okay, mawe we na wa gbe ugbodo. Ohian hian. Owe na gbe mana wu no gbon ara wu. Eme gu etile, rei. Gu etile ne. Tile wutu. Ara re. No mo gbogbo to. Let us see who win the battle, who fell down first. Because I'm here today, they have laid a lot. They gather. They brought different juju from different quarters. They brought some of their idol from Ilefe. They lay calls on me. Some women naked. Mention my name. My people. Okay, did I look like somebody who is sick? I don't look like that too. So let me go to the normal history. Before we go to the history class, I called one of my friend who is highly influenced in Abuja. I was trying to report the case of Lucky Wama squad who allegedly killed an Hausa Fulani man. So some people don't know the reason why I'm interested in this case. It's very different. Some people say, "Oh, you are going to report to Nnamdi Kanu." See, Nnamdi Kanu doesn't support killing of that is a poor man. That is not the fight to Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu have never tell you to go and be killing now Sama Aseli Suya. He cannot do that. I know him very well. Nnamdi Kanu is my brother, and I respected him so much. He cannot tell people to go and be killing somebody who is looking for his daily job. Or you kill him. He can't do that. So those people who are accusing me that I should support the killing of that Hausa Fulani, I will not support the killing of that innocent person. And I am going to use that, the lucky one man squad think he can go free with this, what do you call it, with these evil acts. I know they have money, they will use their influence to do all these things, but uh, it's never the more you see me, this is the end. You will always see me in your dream. You know, oh, this is Ogiso for our time. We are made for science and wonder. So that is how it's supposed to be. So 1 second, my brothers and my sister, just 1 second. Mm. Uh, just now, we want start from our history. The people of Uzairue, 1 second, please. Okay, here we are here now. Today, we want to teach the history of the Estako people. The Estako people, just like we see the Urobo people. Urobo people get the men, they see Okpe, they see, what do you call them, Orogun. There is different, they see Urie, they see Uwele people. That is how the Estako people also look like. So today we want to try to teach you the history, and some people will come from Estako land. They get different quarters. That is what we call that community. So the how many village make up the Uzairue na 29 and 29 village. So that day we first talk the history of what do you call the other one? The history of what is it? Auchi, how they take get 5 children. So today we want to call our brother, make he read am from book. We know they come out come dey lie say yes, na so this no happen. Na so Aba Benin come take born pikin. Na so e come born this Sako. That one will never accept those things to happen anymore again. So make we go straight to the history. Make I call our brother, make it go straight to the history. So Efenisa Esa command there. Esa come from Uzairue for Oshomole and the deputy governor for come. Hello, my brother. Good evening. Before you start, make I first tell them. Esako, Emo, if anybody wey know say come from Uzairue dey here, Uzairue, make una invite una Uzairue people come here. We wan try to explain the history of Uzairue people. They get 29 community villages wey make up Uzairue, and na Ogineni na be their king. If na Oba body Ogineni o, no be Oba born am, una go see am today. So if you come from Uzairue, where Oshomole from come, I see no reason why you go dey bow down your head before Oba. When you do it it's in your own foolishness, because you are not under the Oba Benin. So the people who left the land, the area, the place where they for run, now from Igodo city, there's Benin city. So our brother want read them now. Their history. I'm talking about now 13, now the second community now with this. So we could invite our families. Come on and come listen to his history. My brother, continue, we read down.
Okay. Let me start from the arrival of the Uzairue people.
Okay.
In the early 16th century.
Yes.
And I read, the Uzairue people moved out of Benin during the period of Ozolua's administration.
Okay.
As earlier indicated above, they were descendants of a man called Uzairue. As in Uzairue, is it the same thing?
Listen, make I explain that place. You see that place where they live from. We have Oza quarter, Idunza. So this name is familiar to Uzairue. That is like just like Oza or something like that. But they are from that area. That's my brother saying that the people of Uzairue and the name of the person who lead them is called Uzairue. My brother, continue. Start read that place again. Let them hear it.
The Uzairue people moved out of Benin during the period of Ozolua's administration. As earlier indicated above, they were descendants of a man called Uzairue, who, as tradition has it, was one of the sons of an Edoite chief, Oluku, in Benin.
Okay.
An Igbo tradition states that Uzairue married Azama, and to them were born 8 sons, of whom Igbo was the eldest. The important point to note is that the Uzairue people were led out of Benin by Igbo from about early part of the 16th century.
Okay, Simon. The name, oh sorry, I not pay attention very closely just now. The Uzairue people, please, I better read that place again. I better sorry to instruct you so that make I interpret to some people there.
Okay. As earlier indicated above, they were descendants of a man called Uzairue, who, as tradition has it, was one of the sons of an Edoite chief, Oluku, in Benin. And Igbo tradition states that Uzairue married Azama, and to them were born 8 sons, of whom Igbo
Just
was
wait,
the
wait,
eldest.
wait. You see now, my brother. Now they see the history. Now they interpret them very well. Now, Uzairue marry one from Azama. They have Azama quarter in Benin. There, Azama. You see that ancient area in Benin. So they left the land because Ozolua was a murderer. He was targeting the indigenous people, the people in the land. He started killing the leaders. He no kill the Ofegbulaka, kill that one. He no give of Ogidogbo, Ogigban, Atematiba Afogbe. The one of us, he started killing all our leaders. People started running away from him. People were running far to the east, to down deep, anywhere they can go to. So they now found themselves in that present day Estako. They ran away from massacre about in the hand of Ozolua. Continue, sir.
Okay. The important thing the important point to note is that the Uzairue people were led out of Benin by Igbo from about early part of 16th century.
Okay.
The first place of settlement by the people in Estako area was the camp known as
Ukutegba, yes. You see the place where they run from Benin, the place where they run, not be say they just come off for house, say, okay, they run from that is, what they call a brutal, that is the massacre, that killings of, I will teach you the history of that Ozolwa. Ozolwa is the highest killer, the highest murderer in the history of all the Oba. And at the end, his head was removed by Onoji of Ekpoma. Now he removed the heads upon all those in evil. My brother, continue, sir. Continue.
Okay.
So Onoji of Urumi, not Ekpoma. Sorry, my brother. Onoji of Urumi, now he removed the head. Continue.
first place of settlement by the people in Estako area was the camp known as Ukutegba.
Okay.
This was the settlement situated in a thick stretch of forest surrounded in the northwest by the hill now known as Uzairue, in the south by the Auchi Hill, and in the southeast by the South Ibie Hill. It was in this area that some other Estako communities, e.g., the Avianwu, the Wepa Wando, the Ibie, and certain subsections of the Ekperi were said to have first settled when they arrived in Estako territory.
Just wait to sorry sir. Okutegba, if you are going to Aunchi side, there's a place called Okutegba. When they come, that place may be the first camp where they first the lodge. From there, before they'll go find settlement where to stay. So within this story, the history they talk now say where they first come, all the people of Estako, now that place they first come. So that place, the reason why they not fit stay that place because of the Oba Obinikon, they raid them. They come, they raid that place. So they will go inside where all those rock, back of rock. They will go back of rock, back of all those rock mountains. They will go far, so that in case all those people they come, all those Oba, they want to sell them for slaves. So it will be very difficult to see them. That is where they will first come. They will call first stop for one place they call Okutagba. So from that Okutagba, now there, then they for the decide very particular area where they will go hide, so that maybe the Oba of Benin not come capture them and sell them to slaves. That is what the Oba of Benin was doing those days. Continue, sir.
I repeat here, it was in this area that some other Estako communities, e.g., the Avianwu,
Okay.
the Wepa Wando, the Ibie, and certain subsections of the Ekperi were said to have first settled
Okay.
when they arrived in Estako territory from Benin.
Okay.
Though a number of those other Estako communities have disputed this version,
Okay.
our main concern is for the fact of vacation of Ukutegba by
Okutegba.
the migrant Uzairue,
Okay.
who then moved to settle in new place in Uzairue interior.
Okay. You say that place where they call Okutagba. Now there, now the people of Aunchi first stay before they come the present day Aunchi land where they dey. So the people of Wepawano, the people of Ibie, South Ibie, the people of and do so many other communities from Estako land. Estako land na 13 communities na im make up Estako land. On one, we never go on one another history. So we want to try to dey enlighten you now about all those history. Continue, sir.
Yeah. The decision to vacate Ukutegba was influenced by a number of factors, one of which was the determination of the Edo or Benin to destroy Ukutegba as the new home of the Uzairue in Estako.
Okay, just listen. The reason why they don't stay for the first place, where they come from towards the river from Benin side, from Estako land there, because they're very easy where those Benin people will come down, all those Oba evil people will come down for river, just begin to enter their house, they capture them, put iron, this wood for their teeth. They will use if they put wood for their teeth, they can't use wood to tie their hand together. You know, you see the way they do slave trade. They will arrange them for inside all those boats. They will ship them to Benin. So some people were asking questions, say, oh, how they fit use leg take come from Estako, they pack them come. Not be so. Now the Portuguese now empower them with boats. They pack human being like sardine. Our ancestors, you see what they talk like say the reason why they run come for Ukutagbe now because of the Oba of Benin and his evil people. If now Oba born them, why this is a question I'm putting before the general public. If now the Oba of Benin na he born them, Why they come dey fear say make the Oba and his group and all those useless chiefs make no come pack them for that place. And so that the reason, that was the reason why they decide to run away. You understand? So I better read that place for them if they hear them again. They people have to know your history. You have no choice. You have no choice. You must know your history. Read that place for them, sir. I better read that place for them again.
The decision to vacate Kutegba was influenced by a number of factors, of which was the determination of the Benin to destroy Ukutegba as the new home of the Uzairue in Estako territory in the early 15th century. Thus, for instance, the news that Adelomo, a legendary Benin giant, and a great enemy, Adelomo, a legendary Benin giant, and a great enemy of the Uzairue people in Benin, was marching towards Ukutegba, caused the panic that led to the migration of people.
I talk that place. You see, he said they get warriors, fighters, Adenomo. That Adenomo, that is one of them with the leads. That is the Ezomo. That Adenomo is the Ezomo of the Ile Binoba Benin. You understand? So, you see, because of the fear of the unknown, the Ezomo of Benin, which is this Adenomo there, that was the name of the Ezomos at that time. The function of the Ezomon is to go towards those areas with the help of the Portuguese, the guns they give to Portuguese give them guns, to be doing all those nonsense they were doing, and they also have these bad evil minds. So they went. This Ezomon will lead those innocent Igodomi people to be adopting, kidnapping, and committing genocide against their own aborigines. You see, because of the fear now, the people of our people who they live for Uzairue, which for Okutegba, that is the first exit place where they first go, entrance place. So because of that fear, they run. Go, you see, if you go to Estako land, and you see some of them are hill, some of them are mountain, some of them are rock. They go down, 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 down. They go, they build their settlement, go, they hide. Because that time, they come, they raid them for slaves. So if the Oba of Benin can be raiding your ancestor for slaves, selling them to America, selling them to Colombia, taking your forefathers to those areas, and it was still documented in the history, the Oba of Benin sold the highest black slave in the history of the world. And your ancestors from Uzairue were so afraid, they still run. So today you will see go to Oba Benin and say, Aba, you are my father. Yabana, you born me. That is mean you are still a slave. That is what we are fighting today. I know this battle we all fighting today. People are scared, but somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. My brother, continue.
Okay. The news that Adenomo, a legendary Benin giant, and a great enemy of the Uzairue people in Benin, was marching towards.
Just see, sorry, you see the what my brother is the great enemy of the Uzairue people in Benin. You see, our people have been enslaved by this Oba by their gang from Ife. You see, they ran away in 16th century, I think 14th century, and in 16th century. So around 16th century, they ran away. After some years, they are still coming after them to capture them, to do what? Use some of them for human sacrifice and sell majority of them to slaves. So this type of monarch, we will still say we are still celebrating our rubbish. May the God of our ancestors have mercy on you. You celebrate that bastard. It's a cost to our generation. That is why I come today. Must be stopped. We must work together. My brother, continue, sir.
Okay. Mhm. Of course, he was marching towards Ukutegba, caused the panic that led to the migration of the people from the area in about 16th century. Unlike some other Estako people who had vacated their first places of settlement in Estako and moved 36 kilometers or more away from such places in search of new abodes, the Uzairue occupy the adjoining forest
Just
in
wait, oh,
present
wait,
day
oh. You see,
Uzairue clan.
he says some of those people will come that time. It's not group by group. Me, my wife, my brother, my family, all of us just really leave before. My brother will just party canoe for river in the night. All of them don't run. It just be like the way we think they follow Libya. They go abroad. Now so the thing they do in those days. Everybody just running. Some people will use leg. They waka 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 for many days for bush. You know we are early men, huh? We are not from Egypt. I still repeat, we are not Israel. You can see the type of horror our ancestors passed through in the hands of this Oba family, and they are gang from Ife because they have the civilization of Mecca. My brother, continue, sir.
Yeah. Unlike some other Isako people who had vacated their first places of settlement in Isako and moved 36 kilometers or more away from such places in search of new abodes, the Uzairue occupied the adjoining forest in present-day Uzairue clan, where they settled on various spots at the back of Ukutegba.
Okay.
In these wise, they had continued to inhabit the same geographical area called Uzairue land,
Okay.
though occupying new locations within the territory. The result was the emergence of 19 villages in the
19
area.
villages. Listen, my brother. You see, after they run, go that Okutegbe, because they feared the Oba Benin, that place na flat land. See, the Oba Benin fit still come. Adenomo, which is the Iyase of Benin. Not the Iyase, sorry, the Ezomo of Benin. So they were so scared. So they have to run 37 kilometers away, back of rock, back of mountain. So that before those people will feel come down, come, because if those people come those days, the way they surround them, they will just surround. This just like militant group now, those cultists. The way they will surround you. I mean, if you have been attacked by cultists before, you know the way they be look like now. They are just what they call terrorists. They came to be terrorized. You see, if you look at this history now, they didn't even negotiate with them. Say, oh, see, people want to collect. No, they will just come and start packing people, kill how many they can kill. Just like I don't understand what they did to the people of Isako. And people of Isako should come out today say, hey, it's about beneath their God. Anybody who try, in short, Isako will not try that. Any Isako who try that one is the enemy of that land. And God will punish that Isako man. My brother, continue, sir.
Okay. Yeah. And the result was the emergence of 19 villages in the area.
Okay.
These were Ipe.
Just wait, oh. He said there, just wait, sir.
Yeah.
He said after this time, they don't settle for that place where they call Uzairue. And the man will lead them come out now, Uluku. And the name that is Uzairue. Now he come marry Azama. And that Azama
Yeah.
wey marry so, no be only Azama come born the 19 clans so many people run follow Uzairue, many Igodomigodos, the indigenous people of the land, no be only Uzairue na him born everybody o, like that one of Auchi. People move and run follow Uzairue, that is they migrate, they run. But Oba Abini, we are waiting for Oba Abini to come and teach us. And we are still waiting for Imasuen Nozodu says, to come and explain the history of the Uzairue people to us. Maybe Oba Abini cut land for them for there. Make they stay there. Make come and lie to us now. Thank God these people know their own history. Their forefather told them. My brother, this if you are watching now, this one be 19 villages wey emerge out of Uzairue, the Uzairue people who ran away. Make sure they just continue. Make you hear their name. Oh. Listen to their names.
Okay, these villages are Ipe,
Okay.
Imeke,
Okay.
Ipe, Imeke,
Uh-huh.
Afashio,
Afasio.
Apana,
Apana.
Apanu,
Uh-huh.
Afua,
Uh-huh.
Ayagena,
Okay.
Iyu, Ayuguiri,
Okay.
Idato,
Okay.
Ikabido,
Okay.
Ugbeno,
Okay.
Irepai,
Okay.
Ifiota,
Ibiuta. Okay.
Ilele,
Una go hear Oshomole name village for inside just now. Oshomole village. The other one now Oshomole wife. Sorry, deputy. I don't want to talk to deputy. Deputy, I leave you alone. The deputy governor wife name na dey inside just now. If I call just now, I don't know. She did there. She listening now. So you go hear Oshomole name for inside now. Oshomole na Igbo aborigine. Why Oshomole go dey loyal to the Oba? I no understand. Oshomole no know him own history. Oshomole, you don't know your history. My brother, read the names of the village again. You go see Iyamu for inside Iyamu. And there will be Oshomole for inside. He make, I don't know how to call it, but the deputy governor wife name, the village name for inside. And the deputy governor village now, J2. All of them, they inside here. Now, aborigine and they be. Wetin make dem dey see people dey progress for that community na because na the indigenous dey rule them. Anywhere indigenous people dey rule, dem must get people must progress. You must see people wey progress. And the day wey dem go dey loyal to the Oba, they will fall down. I have told the deputy governor, let him be, if you like, make he disown me or as a son or brother that he know. The day you go and be showing your loyalty to the Oba of Benin, your political career will be destroyed. The land will destroy it, the Mr. Deputy. Don't show your loyalty to him. Stop it. My brother, I been read the names of those villages again. More than the Siamo.
okay. The villages are
That
Ipe,
okay. Ikpe, number one.
Imeke,
Imeke.
Imeke 2, Afashio,
Okay. 3.
Apana,
Apana. 4.
Afua,
Afua.
5,
Okay.
Ayugena,
6.
Iyuku,
7.
Ayuwiri, Idato,
Okay.
Ikabigo,
Ikabigbo.
Ugbeno,
Gbeno.
Irepai,
Irepai. Okay.
yeah. Iviota,
Iviota.
Elele,
Okay.
Iyamu.
Iyamu. I think I say now. Iyamu na there will show more than I for come. So the deputy governor wife, oh, don't forget that one just now. Go look where I got and put. Continue, you know, so see the deputy governor own village inside. Continue, sir.
Iyamu Ubido,
Okay.
Uruke,
Okay.
Ayua,
Okay.
and Ihitehai. Yeah. That is the last one. Ihitehai.
I think
The awareness.
the 19 villages that made up of Uzairue, that are then 19 villages. Continue, sir.
Yeah, the awareness by these 19 Uzairue villages that they all belong to the same clan, that is Uzairue clan,
Okay.
and the geographical proximity between them had quickened the growth of friendly intra-community relationship, ensured unity among the people before Nupe invasion.
Okay, just wait.
Of 1860.
1860. Before the people of Nupe come in 1860, that is 40 years. 40 years before the white men. You see the reason why they have Islam in Estako land. It was the Nupe people from Niger states who brought Islam through the help of the Hausa Fulani from Sokoto, Usman Dan Fodio. The Islam came towards our side. The Oba Abeni who continued to deceive himself and his own idiot chiefs they have in the palace, some of those idiots. You see, if the Oba Abeni know he was a warrior, I have empire. If not because of the Europe, what do you call it, British, who came and stopped the spread of Islam in what do you call it, in Naunchi, and they stopped it in Esa land. It was Islam was stopped in Irua. They stopped them in Irua and told them to return back to North. That was the agreement that they reached an agreement with the Sultan of Sokoto then that they should stop the movement of this Islamization of the towards the south. And there was an agreement in Ilorin. If not the British, me and you could have been Muslim today. The Oba Abini could have been, his head could have been removed immediately. This idiot who is saying that it's an empire. If the Oba Abini know he was very powerful, why can't he fight the Nupe? He quickly rushed to Nupe and be lying that Nupe, we have the bonds. Which bond do you have? Liar. My brother, continue from that place. Continue, read that place again. Make it the hear, go to the top for the read them again, make it the hear.
The awareness by these 19 Uzairue villages that they all belong to the same clan, that is Uzairue clan, and the geographical proximity between them had quickened the growth of friendly intra-community relationship,
Okay.
and ensure unity among the people before the Nupe invasion of 1860. Thus, Uzairue clan was situated in the west central portion of Estako territory, bounded in the south by both Auji, South Ibie clan, in the north by Ukbila,
Okay.
and in the west by Akoko Edo.
Okay.
Yeah. That is the last place. But there's
Okay.
another one clan that we explain to you is in another place. I will explain to you that. They say that note that in this list, which is the 19th villages, Iye Luwa, which was a settlement founded by Yewa people of Sokoto State.
Just listen, may I explain this thing to my people? Another community, I repeat again, another community found by the Hausa Fulani who migrated from Sokoto states, separating from the 19 is around that place. It's called, they are from Yewa in Sokoto state. They are Hausa Fulani. There's another community they found, that place is called Yewa. That boy that called the other day that Aruchi people come from Banchi, he don't know his history. Now that place, now that boy want talk that they say there are some Hausa Fulani who came, and you see the way our people behave. When you come to stay with them, they will say, "Don't worry, they will give you a land. Say you and your children go and live in this land." You see, that is how the Uzairue people give that land, that place. The community is. I better repeat that place again. Me they hear them. Mona hear.
Okay. Note that in this list, which is the 19 villages, Iyeluwa, which was a settlement founded by Ewa people of Sokoto State in the Ikpe-Jatu area of Uzairue, is omitted.
Just listen, sir. He said in the Ikpe Jatu area of Uzairue. See that area between Jatu and that around area, they are founded by the Hausa Fulanis who came. Okay, they just maybe Islam came them towards that area, but they say, okay, you people go and live in that place. You understand? So, and please read that area. Give me the here. When I list the English is very strong. but we will try and to explain it more better for now. The Fulani and Hausa people, they have been living peacefully with the people of Estako for many years, but they don't kill anybody. But those one we are seeing killing, we don't understand where those one come from. The thing is confusing people in the, you understand? So, have you ever heard that the people, the Hausa Fulani who migrated from Sokoto for many years ago, they are killing, expanding land, killing people in that place? No, I've not had it to. So we have to be sincere with ourselves. My brother, read that place again, I beg. We want to know the history for that, for those people where they come from. We will finish from this Uzairue area. We will come talk the one of we get many. We get Ibie, we get Wepawanu, we get Okpila, we get what do you call them? Three Ibie. It's many. You must know, say Oba of Benin has been, if you check this history now, they were running from who? The Oba of Benin and and some of his ships. They were running, their enemy, their old enemy of them. So, you people are enemy to Oba. You calling me Oba, enemy of Oba. You yourself, you are still the enemy to Oba. That's why Oba don't like you people. How can Aborigine be ruling now? They don't want Aborigine to rule us. My brother, continue, sir.
Note that in this list, which is the 19 villages, Iyeluwa, which was a settlement founded by Yewa people of Sokoto State in the Ikpe-Jatu area of Uzairue, is omitted. This is because Iyeluwa was not part of the original settlement founded by the people of Uzairue in Estako in the 16th century. It was established in this territory by the subgroup mentioned above, which is Iyeluwa, after the Nupe invasion of Estako in 1860.
You see what this place make us to understand very clear. And I am still going to call an Estako man who know their history, not about those one will be support Oba, where they try to support Oba. You see, around when they measure those areas, and they come measure J2. They come measure J2 and Ekpe. What do they call Ekpe? J2. They come between J2. You see the people of Yewa. After you say Nanupe Denier Sokoto, when they bring Islam religion, Islamize come. So these people, instead of to go back to the north, they decided the Uzairue people need to say, oh, live in this area, and they said to live in that area. Around that area is called between J2 and what do you call it? Yelowa. They call it Yelowa community. You see, what we are trying to ask now is that I am going to go into more details about the J2 and which village the Otaru, well, not Otaru, what is it called that man? The Ogeneni of Uzairue. So you see how we have Uzairue kingdom today. We are still going to teach that one. I think that place all finished, Abi?
Yeah, that place is finished.
That is Uzairue don't finish. Now the other monarch system will enter, Abi?
Yeah, the evolution and development of Uzairue monarch.
Okay, now see the one we want to talk now, be say how they take get king Ogineni, how Ogineni take be their king. If na Oba or be na born Ogineni, Oba believe say come out to say na born Ogineni, una also believe say yes na born them. So we want to really let you to understand that. See how all those community to community. And if you know your village for inside, you get right to call. I think you understand. So if you need your history, please support us. Let us teach you your history. If you know who you are, that one will make you to know that you are a man. But you not say you don't know Zoba Benin born you just say, oh, na Ba born me. You see, please. I know the Estako people, they are brave Igodomigodos. They are just like our Igbo brothers. They are not afraid. Estako people can share this video. But you see the Benin people, not all of us. It's like somebody will stroke one catch. So please share this video and let the whole world go further. Share it, Estako people. Estako, Mo, Esa Oye. Please share it. The era of urban and gods. I am even insulting the Oba of Benin. He's a bastard, he's a thief, he's an idiot, he's a rapist, he's an idiot, he's a rapist, he's a fool. Oba of Benin, I said it. I don't hide my face. Let him do what he want to do. If the Oba is not a rapist, then anything he want to do will work for me. But if he's a rapist, that is, I am vindicated. He's a rapist Oba. My brother, continue from the kingship side. Thank you, sir. The kingship, the how they
The
get.
evolution,
Okay.
yeah, the evolution and development of the Uzairue monarch in 1840 to 1860. The striking aspect of Estako socio-political history in the 19th century was that one of the clans, Uzairue, succeeded in changing its system of government from the segmentary structure to a monarchical system. Unfortunately, however, both the oral and documentary evidence on the Uzairue have not definitely indicated when this important administrative change occurred in the area. But
I beg wait to just
review
wait, sir.
of the source, yeah.
Before you start the reading of this history again, please. We see people who have shared this video is 26 people, and is far below what we want. If you know you are from Zaire and you are from Estako, you have to encourage us to teach you your history. So if we wait, you don't share this video, because somebody is coming out to teach you your history. This is something you have never seen in your lifetime, something you have been waiting to hear. I am an Uzare man. Where did I come from? Where is my land? Are you still a slave to the Oba? You see, your history said you ran away. And when you see run to, I forget what they call that place just now. You see what happened. I come out teaching your history today. It's not your duty for you to share the video. Only 26 people sharing the video is a shame. Are you also a slave to the Oba Benin? When we are doing this video, okay, people that are watching now, if you look at Facebook now, we're talking about 200 or something people are watching. And I think the Uzairue people, they are here. Somebody just tell me today that if you want to call me from Benin, you have to go and buy another number. He's so scared of the Oba Benin. So how come in the 21st century people are even insulting Donald Trump? Oba Benin is a rapist. People are scared of that bastard. Please wake up, come on. And you are fighting for Oyibo people not to give you food to chop. Italian are racist. And look at you, have been a fool to the rapist, a man who rape your sisters, marry, destroying your land. You will still be in America. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Please share this video. I want to see if you don't share this video, we'll just end this history here. Because you see, this is a shame to you and me. How can I be teaching your history? Okay, well, now we are talking about the Estako history. We will leave Estako history, we will go to the Onwa. From Onwa, we enter Esa. From Esa, we enter Usoko, Irobo. You say, wow, we are going to be moving from one place to another. And you cannot even share it. If you don't share it, how can people know that something? Okay, now we want to talk about the what they call it. You see, when you share this video, somebody will see it. Oh, the history of Estako. Oh, let me just look it. See, that is how it works. My brother, wait to. Continue, sir. We want to see 100 people sharing it. 100, not 33. It was 26 before I say share it. And seven people share it. It's a shame on our part. So you mean the people are here, majority of them are cowards. It's only cowards who's dying 1,000 deaths. Share it and let people also see it. You know, when you share it, other people will see it. They want to know their history. The reason why we are doing this, we want you people to know that we have books we read from. We believe in education. We don't believe in stupidity. That's why you see man when Zodu says, coming out and be telling you, he don't actually have book. Ask him what is the name of the book he's reading. No book. Who tell you where do you get your fact from? Nowhere. He's reading from the oral perspective, which is wrong. Because you cannot be talking in a court of law. You cannot win your case through oral evidence. You want to have proof. My brother, continue, sir. I mean, restart them again.
Okay.
What you want try to read now, you say we are trying to read the how Estako people take get king. So we want to let you know now, say not be Oba Benin, I born the Ogeneni of Uzairue. Are you not supposed to be proud of what Shomole should be here now? What you supposed to invite to Shomole? Tell him to come and hear his own history. I know he doesn't know history. The reason why they ran away from Benin, he doesn't even know. Running to Wapala to go and be kneeling down. When you have Ogeneni of Uzairue, all the days of you as a governor, you were one of the best governors we have ever had in our history. It was this Oba of Benin who destroyed your future, and you are still running towards the Oba of Benin. Mr. Comrade Oshomole, I never hated you. I call you on my program and I beg you, but I know you have the reason of going against the governor. But the reason why I disagree with you is because of the Oba. Because the rates we were so close to the Oba was uncalled for. That is the reason why I see the governor today as I don't know how I see him. After we have did everything to put him there, if you are calling the governor now, he will be pretending like I don't know you anymore. I'm not even calling the governor to give me money. But I just called the governor that it is true that my father also supported you. Huh? Even when he was sick, he came out and supported you. We use our own money to support people like the Mabato Baze who collected money from diaspora, even the money you budgeted for the campaign, they never bring the money out. Abato Baze never give anything, even his own primary school, just carrying video camera, showing it. Hey, at the end of the day, enter house and he collecting millions. And they are not coming out, they are the one who fought for you. We all saw how the election came. So that is it. Mr. Deputy, what do you call it, comrade? The reason why I go against you, it was because of the Oba. I swear in the name of God, I go against you because of the Oba of Benin, because that is the enemy of my land, and you be dancing towards that man. And then I lay a curse on you, say you will never see the light anymore, as long, and you will lose everything you have in your life until you stay away from the Oba of Benin. If you cannot stay away, all your career is dead. But if you stay away from the Oba of Benin, I will be so very happy to pray for you in the name of my land. And you will resurrect and you will resuscitate. Everything you have lost will come to you times 3. The only way to get light, your comrade, is to stay away from the Oba of Benin. It's an evil. Continue, sir. Continue. Let us teach. We want to talk the history. Ogeneni of Uzairue. People don't know. Say, oh, Ogeneni, how it take come? Now Oba Bona. Now not be Oba Bona, but one of the CEO. For many years in Uzairue, after they run, since how many century they run? I think na 14th century they run, be 15. 14th century, I mean. In terms of
14th
Ozolwa.
century.
They left
No, yeah, 15th century.
Ozolwa na 14th century, I be 15. They left during the time of
No, 15.
Ozolwa. They left Godomi Godola during the time of Ozolwa, Benin. And since that time, they were operating the old systems of our land. The oldest man in the village, now they rule. They were not using, what do you call it, that one? What's it here now? They were using the oldest man in the village to rule. That is our Odion ancient way of living. That is the system they were also using in Igbo land also. The oldest man in the village is to rule. They were still using it in Estako. What do you call it, that place? What's it? Uzairue. Uzairue is not one village. It's 19 villages that make up Uzairue. Before the Sokoto people came to Yewa around J2, all those areas, there are Sokoto people who came from there, and they are still living there. They are not killing anybody. Are they killing? No, they're not killing. Continue, sir.
Okay. The evolution and development of the Uzairue monarch, 1840 to 1860.
Okay.
A striking aspect of Estako socio-political history in the 19th century was that
wait. Before you read that, please make I receive this call. May I call you immediately? Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody is calling me. I don't know who's calling me. I want to see why he's calling me. Because you people supposed to know your own history. You dey call. I call you back now. You no pick. Abi, are you calling to distract the video, the history? My brothers, we don't really teach the history of Uzairue people. Uzairue people is comprised of 19 clans, plus the Fulani Hausa people will come from Sokoto, place called Yewa. The reason why they run and because of those evil way Oba Ozolwa they commit for human sacrifice, slavery, they sell our people, all this nonsense. And when they see run, the place where they first arrive, that place, when they reach that place, they see the place, they not trust them. Say Adenomo, which is the Ozomo of Benin, now they lead slave pack. They not they fight war. People say they go to fight war. They were not fighting any war. They go to capture slaves. Which one be empire? They capture our forefather for slaves. I don't know whether I get heart. Do what pay me heart in my. My brother, beg me, I call you. We'll continue. So another place I want to read now, the kingship. We want to read the kingship area. Hello. I beg, no verse. More you read that kingship area for inside. The Ogeneni, how it become Ogeneni.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let me just start from the paragraph direct here.
Yes.
A striking aspect of Estako's socio-political history in the 19th century was that one of the clans, Uzairue, succeeded in changing its system of government from the segmentary structure to a monarchical system. Unfortunately, however, both the oral and documentary evidence on the Uzairue have not definitely indicated when this important administrative change occurred in the area.
Okay.
But a review of the sources, particularly Umo Namigie's book, that is 1946.
Just wait till so serious. You see the time when they started to get Ogeneni, exactly which time, which year, which century. I don't understand. So you see, they can't reveal one man will write book for 1946. Refer to that book. I think it's that is the oh God. They say no no way for come again. Alright, continue. Continue, sir.
Yeah. According to Umo Namigie's book, 1946, reveals that the Uzairue monarchy was established shortly before the Nupe invasion of Estako in 1860.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
In 1860. Accordingly, the date which these scholars has ascribed to this event, that is 1840, though tentative, is based on the possibility that this monarchy came into being about 20 years before the Nupe invasion of Estako in 1860.
Yes, 1840. Yes, I like 1840.
The Nupe invasion is 1860.
There should be 1840 like that. 20 years.
1840, yes. In the gap, yeah. Although the new monarchy derived its roots from historical link with Benin, it was created by the Oba of Benin from the Uzairue people. Rather, yeah, let me repeat it again.
Read it again.
The new Okay, although the new monarchy derived its roots from historical link with Benin, it was not created by the Oba of Benin for
Just
the
wait,
Uzairue people.
people. You see what he talk for there? He say the people of Uzairue, the way wey they take dey concrete that ogineni, it just like the way the up let's dey see ogi, this the way our ancestors were ruling, like just like the ogisos. But it was not created by the Oba. No be Oba na him create ogineni. Make my brother read that place well again, because when you wan read am, you say mistake. Na say make you read am well again. The stool was never created by Oba of Benin, and how the stool was created. Abeg read am again before you continue. Read that place again. Una lis ten o. The Ogeneni of Uzairue no be Oba born am, no be Oba create am. Una lis ten.
Although the new monarchy derived its roots from historical link with Benin, it was not created by the Oba of Benin for the Uzairue people.
Okay.
Rather, it was adopted by the people to liberate themselves from the control of Benin Empire.
Praise the Lord. You see why they create the kingship? They come together to create kingship, so that they form a form of as an army to liberate themselves from the evil Oba of Benin, in case they want come pack them for slave. Because they are called Kukuruku people, they are called Kukuruku. I think you understand. So these things, all the history of everybody who left Igodomegodo land, everybody have word to relate to the Oba that he was an evil, he was a tyrant. The Oba as a being, their lineage, the Oba, they say they are gods in human. You understand? So who can be God? Is the Oba? How come? They were evil. You see, if you are from Uzairue today, you have to be happy that your king is an Egodomegodo, is a true descendant of the land. And that land is a place where I will love to even dwell. I would like to build my house in those areas. That is where our forefather lives peacefully, apart from being sold into slave by this bastard Oba of Benin. My brother, continue.
Okay, let me repeat again.
Okay.
Although the new monarchy derived its roots from historical link with Benin, it was not created by the Oba of Benin for the Uzairue people. Rather, it was adopted by the people to liberate themselves from the control of the Benin Empire.
Okay.
Oral traditions remember that, as in oral traditions remember the practice by which the pre-monarchical system, as in pre-monarchical Uzairue communities, like their counterparts in other Estako clans, sent leopard skin called Ofia Ekpe as tribute to the Oba of Benin. This was stopped when the messengers carrying the tribute were sold into slavery by the successive Oba
of Benin. My brother, you go read that place where again, una see am now. Anytime where all those Uzairue people take carry all those things wey they get, they say they want to go give Oba because an evil man. All of them, Oba of Benin go sell them to slave. If Uzairue man is here watching you today, if you are watching me, and you went to go and be say Oba talk, that God will punish you. The God of our land will destroy you. Instead of you to say Oba of Benin talk, go and say Ogeneni live long. We know he's a young boy, just finished from Busali University. We must learn how to respect our own. You see, the Fulani respect their own first. Americans say it's American first. When are we going to respect our own people first? So for me, I am giving my due respect to Ogeneni of Uzairue. It's my brother. And he will never come out and be insulting me or say the day we go and bow down for Oba of Benin. It will become the enemy of our land. Ogineni, please don't ever. I know the Oba Benin see what I'm saying today, and I will likely invite you. You go and bow down. Please, you don't do that. Don't do that, please. Ogineni, don't do it, please. We must respect and we must hold on to our unity. Ogineni, you are an aborigine. The people of Uzairue, people, my brother, my blood. I love you so much. Please, your history is you have rich culture. You see what my brother just said just now. He said anytime they send people to Benin to give, he said the Oba of Benin will sold them into slavery. This is their part of their tradition. I just beg the people of Uzairue. I know I have great people from that place. I will continue to pray for you people. Please don't ever. I told Oshomole, leave that. Oshomole will not, maybe will be watching me here. You know, the people who watch me, they are educated ones, not the primary school. Some primary school dropouts also watch you, but some of them, their way of thinking is very stupid. You know, they will still be watching and say, about that, no, I'm not interested in that nonsense. So we must be free. My brother, read that place again. Slavery, human sacrifice, na them. Now, Uzairue, the other day we talk about you, now Uzairue, we talk to them. I bet read that, make all those mamu there, we they talk about talk, but now be their gods, make them they listen for human sacrifice and slavery. Who did they sell them to? Now they say they capture many kingdoms. I bet stop that lie. I bet talk that place, sir.
Oral tradition remember the practice by which the pre-monarchical Uzairue communities, like their counterparts in other Estako clans, sent leopard skin called Ufia Ekme as tribute to the Oba of Benin.
Okay.
This was stopped when the messengers carrying the tribute were sold into slavery by successive Oba.
Okay.
Therefore, the people decided to establish their own monarchy and appointed one of their elders in Ikpe to be their king.
Okay.
This was how.
Just wait for this. Wait for there. In a community called Ikpe, they choose one person from there to lead them. That is the people of Uzairue. Uzairue, see my hand. I'm proud of Uzairue people. You see, they choose one person from the aborigine, make it be their king. And before they take that decision, say they take the decision, say no, we can't give bastard Oba Benin. And they decided to come together. Those 19 communities, they choose one person from Ikpe to be their king. And being the king is not like the way Oba Benin is a bastard. They also organize power among themselves to be making, that is, the king was just like when we have House of Assembly. It cannot be behaving as human sacrifice, all those bastard nonsense. I don't understand. So you see what the people did. That's why they don't do Igwe festival in that place now. Do you have Igwe festival there? No, they don't have Igwe festival now. I see these people. You see, that is to know these people are demonic iman in nature. These chiefs, those bastards. Also, this Oba. You see, waiting this book talk now say it says by successive Oba. Anytime they send people go, they will sell those people to slavery. And those days, the Oba people they come from Isako land. Then all those where they around the place, those Isako people, somebody they look up, we go see them, they come like this, they want to come pack people. He will shout kukuruku, kukuruku. Everybody begin to dig inside rock, mountain, they enter. People they hide. These people, this Oba, I say, no, I don't go leave one village. The whole village is Akoya. See, if they go give us the awards, me, I will say, yes, the award I will dedicate to removal of Oba Benin. A bastard. You must know your history. No tell me, my brother, continue, sir. Read and continue. Read that place again.
Yeah.
Read that again, sir.
Okay, let me go for oral tradition. Remember the practice by which the pre-monarchical Uzairue communities, like their counterparts other Estako clans sent leopard skin called Ofia Ekpe as tribute to Oba of Benin. This was stopped when the messengers carrying the tribute were sold into slavery by successive Oba. Therefore, the people decided to establish their own monarchy and appoint one of their elders in to be their king. This was how Uzairue became the first Ugeneni of Uzairue. The above tradition of origin of Ugeneniship in
Ikpe. Uzairue, you see they talk now. He say because of this human slavery or this useless Oba Benin, all those human sacrifice tendency, and because of all those things, these people were not comfortable. They decide to collect or they choose one of the elder from Ekpe. Any Uzairue man, Mo, Uzairue Oye, they are watching now. Okay, they take first somebody from Okpe out of the 19 villages, they take one from Ekpe. So that Ekpe, they take that one, they come make am as Ugeneni of Uzairue. I didn't understand. So this is the best way of rulership. That is the best way. But Ugeneni cannot sell you to slavery. Continue.
Okay. So this is how Uzairue became the Ugeneni of Uzairue. The above tradition of origin of Ugeneniship in Ikpe is, however, viewed by some of the northern Uzairue villages, particularly Ayua, as not only historically invalid, but as an attempt to promote the image and position of Ikpe village in Uzairue affair in the pre-Nupe conquest era. Why they accepted the fact that the new monarchy resulted from Benin influence fostered on Uzairue clan, they indicated that such influence resulted from the Nupe invasion of 1860. One is not too sure if this version is not encouraged by inter-clan politics or rivalry between the North Uzairue under Ayua and their southern counterpart under Ikpe. These inter-clan disputes arose from the manner in which the British encouraged and enhanced the position, power, and authority of the Ugeneni. Indeed, the southern Uzairue communities from the later part of the 19th and early 20th centuries. The reason for this will be discussed later, because he referred to see page 7 below, as in he referred to another page to discuss.
Thank you very much. It's not finished. Not finished.
Yeah, never finished.
Okay.
But it's very long. It's very long. You can stop there today.
Although the only power I give you don't finish. I be still remain another one.
There still remain another
one. I be just continue. Just read down. May I see.
Thus, the royalist title of Ugeneni, meaning king, who is mightier than the elephant.
Okay.
Elephant
Ugeneni, Uginoseni. So is it the king who is smarter than Ugiseni, Uginoseni, as Ugeneni? Now, if you don't know the meaning of Ugeneni, now you have know it now. Ugeneni, the king who is smarter than the elephant. But continue, sir. Continue.
Okay. Yeah, let me read this, because this page is very interesting. After this page, probably we'll start from here. But this page is very interesting. Yeah. Thus, the royalist title of Ugeneni, meaning king, who is mightier than elephant.
Okay.
Elephant being used metaphorical to describe the Oba of Benin, was deliberately adopted to spite the Benin monarchy. You hear what he said there?
I be interpreter for local
He said
English
that.
for us.
He said, let me read it again. He said, thus the royalist title Ugineni, as the Ugineni, meaning king.
I don't understand. I look I talk now. You see what the king, the meaning of Ogeneni mean? They say the Oba being elephants. Then they can't create. They say they can't create their own kingship now. See, they are mighty more than the elephants. That is Ogeno Seni. Okay. Is it the title where they create? So see, my brothers, it is good to know your history. See, you see the king that is mightier than the elephant. They are referred to the Oba as elephant. They now create their own kingship that they are mightier more. The kingship is the Oginen is mighty than the Oba Benin. There is a challenge to that bastard. My brother, continue. May I see how many pages you made? Continue, sir.
Okay, thus we have this title Ugieneni, meaning king who is mightier than the elephant. Elephant being used metaphorical to describe the Oba of Benin was deliberately adopted to spite as they speak the Oba of Benin monarch.
Yes.
Besides, it was hoped that the Ugieneni of Uzairue would, through his exalted position, bring about unity between the 19 component Uzairue villages.
Okay.
In the 19th century.
Okay.
However, unlike the Onoji of Urumi Ishan or the Obi of Agbo before 1860, the Ogineni of Uzairue did not adopt the Benin Royal Regalia or insignia. Rather, he utilized one which was a product of local effort, workmanship, initiative, and talent. It was therefore Estako in origin.
Is it the history talk? Ogeneni na make Oshomole I see the verse for you. Oshomole don't fit empower Ogeneni for Uzairue. He could empower Oba Benin. He could Oba Benin see the Oba Benin they pray for you, your own king. Oshomole, you fuck up, yeah. Oshomole, the way all the good you do, see Ogeneni palace. When we governor, you don't fit empower Ogeneni. You live, hey Jama, wow, so. You again now make me fight you. Let me say I hate you, comrade. You see the Ogeneni talk. He said they not take anything from the other. He said they use their own Estako. Beg. If any Uzairue man they make a call. Uzairue man, if you dare a call. My brother, continue. Read the last place before Estako man call. Don't finish, Abi.
That page is finished. Let me see if I can see.
Any page still again?
Remain two pages. So.
Yeah. Just try one. I know go just obstruct you. Try one for inside. Just read that.
Okay. It's talking about the regalia. This regalia consists of a headdress which was formed of two parts. First, a small red cloth which was tied round the head, and two feathers of Ugusohi bird, which were worn low down on both sides of the forehead. Next were the head, such as blue Ubaho bead, which were worn around the waist and on the neck
of the Ogeneni.
Yeah.
Proud of Ogeneni. Yes.
Yeah, and the two pieces of wrapper, which
two pieces of wrapper wey Igbo people dey wear. When they listen, oh, two pieces of wrapper, two wrapper. Na Igbo people dey wear. When they see the culture of Aborigine Igodomigodo. Continue, sir.
And the two pieces of wrapper, which were made of egbi or calico, woven cloth, etc.
Okay.
The first wrapper was worn around the waist.
Okay.
And the second across the body.
The body. See. My brother, wait till my brother vessel. My brother, you see the history. You see our history is very clear. We have nothing to do with Ife. We are we have our own way of living. I see the people of Uzairue were able to carry what happened during the time of Ogisos, and they debunk the Oba, and they now claim their own people. It was a sign of protest and mighty in defending our identity. Oshomole, I was not in short. If I were opportune like this that time, you could have recognized Ogeneni. You could have recognized Ogeneni. So you never know the value of your own people. You s- you concentrated all the whole effort on the Oba of Benin and his children. You neglected Ogeneni. I am so proud now today that I have known the history of the Uzairue people. I'm proud of this. I'm so proud of their history, and I'm so proud to be associate myself with the people of Uzairue. So, so the same with the people of Uchi, the 5 children of Uchi. They are our brothers, which are the family brother to Adobe, Ibiadobi. This is our history. Stand by your history. Not defend. They say about talk, but you say about talk, in that nonsense. Lay your history. Continue, sir. Continue. It's too rapper. You see, they were designing it in those days. Too rapper. See, our culture. Oba Abini came from Ife. Continue, sir.
Yeah, okay. The first rapper was worn round the waist.
Okay.
And the second across the body.
Okay.
And tied at the left hand side of the shoulder.
Okay. They talk the left side. They will tie a rapper. I think na rapper they will come tie and red. Na left side. Yeah. You see, two rapper. Continue. They know their history. Yeah. Continue, sir.
In fact, unlike the second Igala dynasty in Ida in 15th century or Isha or Agbo monarchies, which had adopted a similar regalia with Benin, Uzairue monarchy did not adopt Benin style of leadership before 1860.
Yes. I happy. You see, Uzairue people never follow this nonsense, evil tradition of the Oba of Benin. I am so proud today. Today I know the history of Uzairue. Let me open my shirt. Uzairue, I am proud of your history. I am so proud. Anywhere you are today, if they ask you, are you a Benin man? Say no, I am an Uzairue man. Uzairue, I'm an Estako man. See, I want you to be proud of yourself, your identity. I am proudly an Uzairue man. You see, where former governor of Ojomole come from, says yes. You see, yes, I'm Uzairue man from Estako land in Edo State. You see, you proud. Don't be saying a Benin is not something you have to. Don't accept that nonsense. My brother, continue, sir.
Yeah, and yet the Ogienene of Uzairue was accepted and respected by Uzairue communities from about 1840 till the Nupe invasion of Estako in 1860. Yeah. It's like during those 1840 to 1860 when the Nupe invaded.
Yes.
Is when Otaro of Auchi came into the picture.
No, we also read the history of Otaro of Auchi. Otaro of Auchi is not ruling Uzairue. The way this Ogenene is in Uzairue.
In that vicinity, in that.
No, we check the history. We also read the history of the Otaro. Otaro also have his own way of coming there. If the Otaro is an Auchi man or it's not an Auchi man, we know towards this history. I mean, we have to join me to also do research. Maybe like when you have that history of Otaro of Auchi, how he came. It's inside that place. Please.
Okay.
Continue this book.
Okay. And yet, the Ogienene of Uzairue was accepted and respected by Uzairue communities from about 1840 till Nupe invasion of Estako in 1860. In respect of his power and functions, the Ogienene acted as the ruler of Ipe being the capital of Uzairue kingdom.
Okay.
And functioned as the king of Uzairue kingdom.
Okay.
Besides, he emerged as the spiritual leader of the people.
Okay.
To this extent, he together with his advisory council, fixed, determined, and announced the date of certain important religious ceremony festival in the kingdom.
Yes.
I'm gonna stop there.
Okay. The last
Yeah.
one.
Okay, yeah. He ensured the enforcement of law and acted as the leader of the judicial institution before the Nupe invasion of 1860. However, in spite of this enormous power and authority of the new Uzairue sovereign, the Ugineni did not assume an authoritarian posture in the kingdom. One major reason for
under the Nupe Empire, under their colonization.
No. What he's saying that, however, in spite of this enormous power, upon all the power he has, he did not authoritatively rule Uzairue people. That is what
just like the way Oba Bini authoritatively calling himself God and using power anyhow to kill and massacre. The power given to him was restrained under the Council of Elders. That is just like in the Uzairue, how we used to have Uzairue. So if you are watching now, you see what is reading and say, waiting the reading and say, in those days, the Uzairue not the authoritatively take order without consult those elders. And if you do anything, just like a parliament, the Senate president cannot do anything without the parliament. You see the type of government they were using, that is what our Ogisos used in those days. That's why Ogiso Odo was banished. This is the power we use. The king cannot use force on anything without the council of elders approving it. That was the form of government we were using before Oromi and son, that bastard of Omika, came to cause confusion in our land. Continue, sir.
Yeah, any civilized society, that is how things are run.
Yeah. Okay, continue.
Yeah. However, in spite of this enormous power and authority of the new Uzairue sovereign, the Ogieneni did not assume an authoritarian posture in the kingdom. One major reason for this was that the king makers, who also acted as Ogieneni's advisory council, ensured that he ruled in accordance with the provision of the Uzairue constitutional law in the 19th century.
Oh, you see, the Ogeneni never used his own power to say, oh, I own this land, I'm Aba, oh, nonsense. He ruled with the rules of the communities, the 19 communities of Uzairue. He does nothing about, he cannot go and take your land. I'm Ogeneni, like this bastard Oba will be, if he born, he will probably picking cope for this village. Now you be an Oge, you will born, now you be, that rubbish. It was not done. That is to show that the kingdom of Uzairue practiced due, real, and original democracy. What's the democracy? That the rule of law was being obeyed and adhered to. If somebody thief goods, or get any of you order me they kill him, they will carry and come the council of elders. Everybody will talk put before they will give them the punishment they're supposed to give her. And you see the type of rule. That is how Igodomigodo was in those days. Before this, Oba Benin can kill as many as he want to kill. It's called authoritarian and bastards. My brother, continue.
In continuation, moreover, the people acted as a check by expressing their opinions on how they were being governed.
You see?
Through their representatives.
You see, each villages, they having their
particularly the village heads and other in the advisory council.
You see, the Ogeneni doesn't even have power to do anything without consulting with each village heads and some elders, some another position. They have to sit down and discuss. Not that the one Oba, everybody's enemy of Oba. There is no kingdom there. It's a kingdom of darkness and evil. My brother, continue, sir.
At the same time, however, they performed their duties as Uzairue citizens and rally around the Ogeneni to ensure the success of the new monarchy in the 19th century.
Okay.
One other major factor in the success of the new monarchy was the respect which the Ogineni had accorded to some of the pre-monarchical institutions in Uzairue, and the reciprocity of this gesture by such Uzairue leaders. Among these pre-Ogineni leaders were the elders who, as already indicated above, had ruled the clan before it evolved into a kingship under Ogine
You see?
in 1840.
Okay.
He still respect those elders before he even take the throne.
You see?
He respect those elders, all those Ejio
You
that
see,
were ruling the
people who
village.
will be ruling like that, you say this maybe they will come and rule. The other one will come and rule.
Yeah.
The most senior people were ruling. That just like in the Godomigodo land before. The oldest people will come and rule. But now, before you now take the mantle of leadership as you gain any, he still respect all of them. You see? Have you ever hear one day say in Uzairue kingdom, Ikpe is fighting Jatu, this one is fighting for land. Oh, they kill this one. No. Or the Onoge or Ogineni put him picking for Ikpe as Onoge. This creating dukedom. This just we are just being stupid. The most stupid people are the Benins. Not all of us. We are the most foolish people God have ever created in this world. Somebody will just come from Ilefe and start putting his children in your village and he will sell your village. See, most of those people you see they are killing in armed robbers, none of them, some of them don't even have villages. And nobody care. Nobody want to listen. All they say, why you go thief? Your mate dey Ghana, they do yahoo yahoo. Why you not go do yahoo yahoo? See, look at what is coming out from the mouth of the people. And nobody want to listen. Look, see, things are going on in a bad shape on the land. So what we want now is revolution. The Oba of Benin, I want to see the Oba of Benin dead before 2022. I think the man who dared to challenge me is Oba Lukman. And I'm going to reduce Oba Lukman to number nonsense. I mean, finish the story so that people will call. Thank you, sir. You don't finish.
Okay, among these pre-Ugeneni leaders were the elders who, as already indicated above, had ruled the clan before it evolved into a kingdom under the Ugeneni in 1840. It has also been stated that these Ejio included the head of many Ejionwele included the head of the 19 constituent Uzairue villages and the Edafe or head of the quarters in each Uzairue communities. That is the end.
That's the end. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, sir. Let people call in. Thank you. If you want to call in, you are from Uzairue, anywhere from Uzairue, please call. So anybody you want to call, you are free to call. If you are from Uzairue, please you can call. If you know you are happy with your history, and today the history have make us to understand that the people of the 19th clan of Uzairue, they are not slave to the Oba Benin, and I'm so proud of the Uzairue people. And this is one of the greatest moments of my life. I'm so happy with the Uzairue people. And Oshomole who brought shame to me. I'm not so happy when Oshomole went to Oba Palace and started making that type of bullshit, buying down before Oba. And we're having Ogineni, you get your own traditional ruler who is supposed to make in palace so beautiful, make a chairman of traditional ruler in those states. You can't run go kneel down to Oba. And we were disappointed. You see, today you think now Oba make you win, but today you see what happened today now. With our power, God give it to us, we make the governor to win. But even though the governor is coming to him to become a slave to Oba, we are watching. He say he's the number one citizen of the state, but he went there to come and kneel down to the Oba. Well, so that is it. Then today we don't talk the history of the other day we talked the people of the history of Aunchi. Today we don't talk the history of Uzairue kingdom. And if you know you are from Estako, we never talk your history. Like the history we never talk now. We never talk Okpila. We never talk Three Ibie. We never talk Avianwu. We never talk South Ibie. We never talk Aviele. We never talk Anwan. We never talk Jigbe. We never even talk about South Uneme people, Nemusu. We never talk about Wapawano. We never talked about Opepe. And that's what the thing be. So if you belongs to one of those clan, I don't know if the people of Aunchi are watching me, and that's why I don't know. If you know you're from the Isako clan, we never talk your own history. The phone number there, call now and let us know which one we will talk tomorrow, and we'll see put the time. So we're supposed to teach you now our history. Come on, you see the way our brother did read the history of what did they call and the history of Uzairue. You see they change their own modes from the Oba, and the name of their king is Ogineni. You see the king that is greater than the elephant. The Oba of Benin was regarded as elephant. Eni. I don't open this place now. If you are just joining me, uh, yesterday we came out. I come out yesterday talk about the killing of that our Hausa one of our Hausa Fulani brother by one Loki Loki, what is the name of that Loki one man squad, who's a brother to what is the name of the brother? Loki one man squad, the brother to Kwanki in Igbo community. So today I have called one of the security agents in Abuja, and they have make an appointment for me tomorrow. These people don't always believe people like us that we can fight for the human rights of that Hausa Fulani man who was massacred by Loki. What do you call the name? Loki one man squad. from Ogboko. Tomorrow, by the grace of God, I will be here and I will call Abuja, and people will see how they will respond towards the killing and the disappearance of that Hausa Fulani. So I want to use this opportunity to re-advise my people today that if you have hatred for Hausa Fulani, you should enter motor to Kano and kill them there. So if anybody kill one Hausa Fulani in Edo State, in my I'm the Ogiso, I will fight back and I will make sure that those people have been persecuted, because God created us in one image. Some people, we saw what happened in France. If a Muslim man kill a French woman, we don't see the French people come out and started killing the whole Muslim. In Germany, the Muslim people were running towards Germany to seek for asylum. And they see blast, bomb blast, they blast Germany, they see carry gun, kill many German. We never see German people rush come out for street, because they pack the whole Muslim, come out, they kill them. We never see anything like that. So those things they are doing in those states, I will do all my best to make sure that Loki, what they be name, Loki one man squads. Maybe he will think, because I have given him 7 days to come and explain himself, because of the support they are enjoying from the Oba Benin and the guns they are parading. They think maybe they are Alpha and Omega. But I must do all my possible best, and with the support of our people, to make sure that these people used to kill our people. Nobody asked. Even though you killed 500 Edo people, Igodomiro people, nobody will care. What they always care about is when an Oromiyan child die, they will use the picture of Oromiyan's son to do profile picture. The killing started in Oba Palace. I call the government of our state. The people who died, who started this, the first people who died in this NSAS protest, the first casualty was in front of Oba Palace. We never see any person who came out to say, oh, Edo life matter. But you will see them say the Lekki life matters. So you will never see Yoruba come accusing me that I don't even come out to say a Lekki life matter. But you see those idiots and those foolish ones from ADC Lake Binumi's blood coming out challenging me and are telling me that I don't have to fight for the person who died in Benin, that I should go and be fighting for somebody who died in Lekki. If you don't count one, you will never count two. So these things you people are seeing today, and the end, you will see how it will come to pass. And I have assured myself today that I will do all my best to make sure that the death of that ounce of animal, because we people, they don't know if you kill 300 people in Benin or 5,000, all they want to say, they say about Okwe. The most stupid people I've ever seen in my life. It's not all of us are stupid though, but majority of us are be brainwashed. I say there's an animal called idiots, and that animal is even more better than some of us that we claim that we are. See, just imagine somebody coming out is calling himself empire, and the government has supported them, they have empire. Now that we are now exposing the secret out now, we are now bringing all the secret out now. Where is the empire? Eh? Where are the empire now? We are waiting for the empire. Where is the empire? No empire. Hello?
Hello, my brother.
Good evening, sir.
Really know. I've been here on this and I go come clear. Don't you for the program. And they see the program and at the end you do a very, very good job.
Stay where noise, not the organ. Me have to hear you well. Organize the call well so that
You hear me now?
I'll hear you now.
I say I be they watch your program, I they follow you.
Okay.
But and the things where they do, they do a very good job. They try to liberate your people, but then they try to understand what the history I want to tell you is you see, my grandmother born from Auchi. You understand?
Yes.
Listen very, very well. My grandmother come from Auchi, and she died. Nobody know her age when she died. You understand? Because she's around, but my father just guessed like maybe she would be like that kind,
100 years, 90 something.
No, 130 something years, but but she's more than that because those days they don't know their age,
Yes.
So she they tell me say because I did very close to her, you understand? So she they always tell me that time say there is nothing like Oba in Edo State.
Okay.
You understand me now?
Yes.
Say Oba come from Yoruba land. Oba is a bastard. He did something in Yoruba land. They abolished him. He came to Benin place, and when he came to Benin place to live, he started making money, doing business, acquiring money. So with that money that he is acquiring, that is what he started using to gain people's mind, helping people and all that. From there, he started marrying from Edo people because he's rich. You understand? So he started gathering, just like what Okmo and Fodio did.
Yes.
Just like what Okmo and Fodio did. That's what Oba. He was never an Oba. The man was never. He's a bastard man that migrated from Oduduwaran to Edo State. Edo. And besides, the name of Edo you are hearing is a political name.
Yes, it's a political name.
Benin is a political name. Benin was given to them by a white man.
No, not by white man. Oromio who give the name. The white man cannot call the name. They call it Benin. Benin is a Yoruba name, and let me tell you the other one. Oromio is the family of the Oba. You see, the history I just read just now, if you listen to the history very well, we have different quarters in each local government in Edo State. So the local government I'm reading their history now, it's 3 local government. We have the Estako Central Local Government, Estako East Local Government, and Estako West Local Government. So I'm reading their history. The history I read today is the history of Adam Soshomole, where he came from. You understand? So I just read their history. So for your information, I'm not against tribe, but what our land forbid is the Oba of Benin. You understand? So our land forbids foreigner from ruling over that land. So if a foreigner rule over us, our land will never know peace. Our land is a holy land. Everybody is running away. Everybody is running away.
That is exactly what I want to tell you.
Thank you.
I'm going to that. I'm just heading to that.
Thank you. Sorry. Hello? Hello? Talk now. Hello? Hello? No, somebody be call before. Now I say me I look who be the person. The person they watch, they talk. I want to say I deal with somebody online. Just talk.
Okay. So sorry, wait. They won't talk. They say tell me. It tell me say the land, the Edo land, Igodomigodo. The original name is Igodomigodo, but Igodomigodo was conquered. And they conquered them through a white people from Europe. That's exactly. You see, this history, people will not like to. You see, there is a place in this thing that I saw a history book. It was so expensive, and this history book is an African history book, but it was very, very expensive. expensive that even a common man cannot afford it. Do you understand? So, and the people who wrote those books is still the white people.
No, let me just forget about the white people here. Our history is documented. You see, our ancestor came out to explain their history and was written down. You see, these people history was. You see, the most important thing in our history that our history has been documented. We have history. Our history is being certified. And the problem we are having now today is that the history is being hidden, like the one in the Benin area. The Oba Benin burnt the books and it confiscated. It is not the white men who did in beginning. It was Oromia who came. If you don't know the history very well, Oromia came and there was an exodus because the religion they brought religion of human sacrifice and Ogun, all those nonsense they brought to our land. That our people were not able to cope with this religion. That's why they left. It's not white men. Oromia never captured our lands. Oromia tried to fight our king. He did not succeed. He came indirectly through his son. After he had left in the place he was able to acquire in the indirect way with all those charms, he planted his son there. From there, they started expanding. That's is see, Benin Kingdom does not extend to anywhere. The only thing that happened is that they extended their evil rules to around those communities, started bringing humans for slavery. That they were a business, the business of human slavery. About Benin sold the highest. So that is all about the Benin Kingdom. So what we have in Benin is that they have the family who came from Ile-Ife. They are not up to 1% or 2% of the population. So when you see some of the people calling themselves Benin, down deep in them, they are not Benin, but the fear have been imposed on them. So I know my history very well, that. So that woman who told you from Auchi, say the Oba of Benin came from Ile-Ife, that was truth. It was what he told you. Maybe you are forgetting most of them. What he just told you that the in that land they ran away. They don't have Oba. What they have is Ogiso, the land of Ogisos, the king. They don't have Oba. That's what he told you. If you meet those old people, they will still tell you that Oba is a foreigner in that land, and that's why we are suffering today.
My grandmother said they don't have these rulers. All these rulers here now, they don't have it.
So let me leave you, my brother. Understand? Thank you. Thank you, sir. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Remove the noise where you are now so that you can hear me. You come up for where the noise is. Sorry, sir. For people for here now. So I mean the noise not the enter. So that is it. We belongs. So what we are doing today, my people, we will try all our best to make sure that each communities know their history. We are going to do this without fear or favor. Tomorrow we will be looking at which of the Estako community we will have to go to tomorrow, because this is going to be a bomb in Estako land. If there is any Estako people who came from Oba Benin family inside, you have to know your history. But you cannot die in fear now. Look at people. Everybody are dying, running away from home, suffering. And you are still saying Oba Tokbe. It's a cause to our generation. Oromia said this. Ile Ibinu. We never listened to Oromia. Oromia said it. Let me check the book of Oromia. I want to read the what Oromia talk for now. What Oromia talk before that time. See what Oromia talk. Oromia, he say after some years, Oromia resident here in Benin, in Igodomigodo, he called a meeting of the people and renounced with me. Make I read them very well. This book is bend. Make una see wetin Oromia use the man take talk. Now they worry this Ile Ibino miss blood till tomorrow. Because they say they want be slave forever till they die to Oba. See, I have choose the path of freedom for my people. Those one who want to remain slave, they have no choice than to renounce Oba of Benin. He say after some years, Prince Oromia, resident here in Benin, that is Igodomigodo, he called a meeting of the people and renounced his office, remarking that the kingdom was a land of vexation, Ile Ibinu, by which name the kingdom was afterwards known, Ile Ibinu, and that only a child born, trained, and educated in the arts and mysteries of the land could rule or reign over the people. You see what Oromia talk? Oromia said the land forbid a foreigner from ruling over us. The same Oromia who told us this thing, I think you see Oromia said this our land forbids foreigner from ruling over us. Who they rule us today? Foreigner. Is it not a cause? A bow. You see, the Benin's are not the one who lay curse on them. They are under curse. That is why you see today, I am not under curse because I have renounced my curse in the name of God. Not with church. I did not renounce my curse through church. I did it through the rightful process. There was a river I have to go to. Then I fished the water from the river, which directed from the other world, and I must do it. So no man on earth have ever come to challenge these bastards. So I came, I go to that river and I did my own. I renounced my cause, my woman, my house, and people who are close to me. They use the water. But today, look at me. Any man who you see what will happen to Monica. I have told Monica to stay away from me. If you don't stay away, you will see it will be struck with disease. You will see what will happen to her. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother.
Here.
Good evening.
You know, Friday calling from Abuja.
Okay, sir.
You know, yeah, I used to follow you once at a time until started following the guy from Ukraine. Is he Sweden?
Okay.
And the rest, and one again that say he's an historian of Benin. So I was following there. I thought maybe you are misleading people, not until I go to Ile Ife. I was shocked. I now believe that all what you are saying is facts.
Okay, sir.
When you go to Benin, or to Ife, they will tell you the way you explain everything, how their son, they will mention the name of the king. Yes. Yeah, the name of the king that gave birth to the prince that impregnated a child, a daughter from Edo, from Benin.
Yes.
That is how their son went there. Everything was explained. But the people come and say, no, it's Benin, that Yoruba that come out from Benin. But when you go there, you will see everything is clear. Okay. There's facts, there's evidence of everything there. But the other people are just coming without fact. And when you're talking, I was queuing, but later on, I said maybe you're just fabricating story. Not until I went there, I saw facts. Everything was real. Fact, there's evidence of everything you're saying in Ife.
And so you see, there's something I want to also add to it. You see, when the Oba, the man who started writing those lies. We have one historian in Edo States, one historian, not in Edo State, in Benin, they have one historian. The man is called Jacob Egarewa. Apart from Jacob Egarewa, we also have the book written by the Portuguese. I have it here with me. And
Yeah, you said it.
it was documented in the history that Oromiyo is the great grandson of Oduduwa. We don't even know Oduduwa. Oduduwa is not from our land. Oromiyo was the first man to have brought horse to our land. We have never seen that horse in our. That is, if Oromia was the first man to have brought horse to our land, that really showed that we were Asian people. We have
And
never
even
seen this thing before.
this Eweka you always talk about, they said everything they said it there. Is it Eweka?
Eweka.
Is your place I heard that name? Eweka, yeah.
And
They said everything there.
the head of that Eweka is buried in Ile-Ife. They have
I told you that there's evidence of everything there. They will take you to everything you want to see. They will take you one after the other.
There is that. If you say you want to know the history of Benin, if you go to they have an office there where you can go as a tourist.
They will show you evidence of everything there to tell you that it is. They say it's their son that is ruling Benin. I always say they say it's their son, it's our son that is ruling Benin.
Okay, you just went there, so you went to you went to the palace, or how do you do it?
Yeah, I went with a friend. He's a journalist. I went with a friend. It's just like, and we are 6 in numbers.
Yes.
So he went for this thing. So they were taking us one after the other.
Okay, like which of they told you the history? They just told you that their son they sent to Benin to become over there.
When you come, it depends on what you want to know.
Okay.
It depends on what you want to know. When you come, you meet them. You start from if you visit the Ife Palace, Leife, this thing. From there, what you want to know. They have elders that will take you, even women. There's one woman again, a statue is there. They have elders that will take you from one. This one, if you don't know, they will take you, tell you, this man will tell you everything you want to know about this one.
Oh, that is
a tree.
That is the ancient city. That is really that place is an ancient city.
I was shocked. I said, so all this thing that this guy is saying on this thing, it's all fact.
Which state are you from, sir?
I'm from, my mother is from Delta, while my dad is from Enugu.
Okay, you see what we have been saying before. Now, if you have not went there now, this idiot Mason will be lying to the public.
I told you we went there. We're 6. Okay. My younger brother was even telling me, I said they are showing something like that on the channel now. Which channel? Okay, it's TVC. Say they have it also in TVC. Say they are showing it now.
The truth have to be said. You see the reason why the Benin people are suffering. I will tell you this truth today.
No, I know about why they are suffering. Is what they don't want to know. That is why you see Benin people always go out to go and hustle. They run out because they are suffering. They have enslaved them.
They have been enslaved for many years, and they don't want to. You see, anytime these people want to come back to their senses, look at what is going on in Edo State today now. The killing doesn't end, and the Oba Benin have not come out and interfere. The people are still going there to come and be showed loyalty to him.
It will not come out to interfere because this is a strategy. If you allow the people to gather together, there will be a revolution.
Yes, that is just the truth.
There will be a revolution.
There will be a revolution.
So that is why you can never allow the people to come team up together. It will not be possible. You will fight everything because you know where it's coming from.
You see the history we just read just now, the history of the Uzairue people. You see, they adopted you see what they adopted, the culture of the Igbos. That is for you to show that they still remember their ancestral culture. They will do, you see these net cloths, they will use hand to do nets. They will tie 2 wrapper, one, and they tie to the left. And you see the way they did it. And everything was just, and these people, you see, that is people who, you see, their own culture was the same thing with the East. They have something in common. That is what I'm trying to explain to our people today, that the Upper Benin have been brainwashing those communities. This is where the Oshomole came from. Oshomole made a very greatest mistake of his life. He never even empowered his own traditional ruler. And the traditional ruler where he came from, you see the title, Ogineni Eni. Any mean elephant. He said there is a king, the king that is greater than the elephant. The Oba Abini was regarded as elephant. That is to show that he will never be under the Oba Abini again. And the reason why they created the stool of the Ogineni was to stop the enslavement of the people and to demand automatically independence from the Oba as a resistance. I see the other one. You see what you see these people, our people. Do you know what? Anytime I'm on live video like this, the intellectual they normally watch me. They will call me after the live video. They will be talking to me. People have known. You will not see anybody calling me to insult me. You know why? If they are insulting me, and I ask, okay, is this story a lie? Okay, you talk your own version. You cannot.
Exactly.
You, where do you read your own from? Which book? What year was this book written? Who wrote the book? What is the name of the book? Not have book. Then Imaswe will just come out and say, where Benin Empire spread to Onitsha, Benin Empire spread to Ghana. It would just be lying. Just lie. I don't accept that lie. There was never a time we fight to Lagos. It was the Portuguese who established what do you call it, Idumota, because that place was a deep sea, a deep seaport, so that they have big boats. They can be transporting all those slaves down to that place to move. So the Oba Abini was Oba Orogboa was there. He never fought any war there. They just shipping. It's like a warehouse of slaves, and these people were still worshiping them, and they are still coming out to be telling us that they were emperor of what now? So I just want to put it before you today. The whole of Edo State.
Those guys that are doing those videos,
yes,
they should go. My advice to them, because I know some of them are following you. I just came in now and saw you. They should go to Ife and tell them that they want to know their roots. They are from Benin.
yes.
When they visit the palace, if they are privileged to visit the palace, from there they will take it up from there. They want to know their root. They say they are from this place, that their king is from this place. They will give them history with evidence, not just mouth, but with evidence, everything.
Okay, you ask the Oba Abini, he say Oduduwa, they give birth to Oduduwa. Okay, you tell me, which village Oduduwa come from, which place
that
in Benin?
Was where I started to want to inquire, because when they said that thing, they said they gave birth. That was when I say give birth to Oduduwa Salem. Until when you go there, they will tell you it's our son that is ruling Benin. They call the name of the king and the son.
Ado. They say it's Ado.
Impregnated a girl.
Yes.
A girl in everything with evidence.
That was truth. That was the Yoruba people have. You see, everything is still there till tomorrow. The grave of where they bury their house, all those Oba heads, they are there.
Everything is there. They will take you one after the other.
If not me, those Benin people who have been coming on social media fooling themselves, they have stopped it. You see, somebody got to do it. You see, they confuse our history. They
have planted fear inside of them.
Yes.
If they should ask themselves, why are we all running out?
Okay.
As if the Benin they are the one going out of this country more than any other person.
Yes. And do you know what Oromia is? You see what Oromia just told us? Oromia told us that this land forbids foreigner. That this is only this. You see what he said just now? He said it's only the son, only the aborigine born of this art and mystery and mystical of the land that can rule over them. That this land it forbid them. He's running away. He said Ile Binu. He ran away now. Which was some of evil people went to go and bring his son from Ileife, Oromia's son. He did not rule also. He was even staying inside. That is where our division started from. You still go to Igbo today, they still have the trace that they came from that place. But no one want to associate themselves with Oba because nobody will associate because they don't have any ancestral DNA with the Oba. Oba Abini came from Ileife. You see what I just showed you today. Now, if you go to that Estako, these people are the same thing with the Igbos. Speaking Igbo language doesn't mean anything, but they have one ancestral roots. That is where they come from. But the Oba Abini is trying to, you see, if Obi of Onitsha want to become Obi, he will come to the Oba Abini palace. They say, I challenge that mass, stop that nonsense. Because the Obi of Onitsha, they left They left around kind 16th century. They left Udo. If you read all the history, they left because of human sacrifice and the enslavement of their own people. It was the same
Yes.
story. If you go, you see the query, you see the problem. The thing I'm trying to address. I will one day I will travel out of this country, maybe to America to go and address our people. You see, there's something I want to always talk about. You see, the people of Ikwere, the Ikwere people, when
Equally
the
people.
Ikwere people are there in River State, they are majority. So the people came through the Ukwane sides. They were also
Yes,
running, they
exactly.
crossed the river. But the problem they are having there today, the problem they are having with the other Igbo is when they left, the language they left with Krabianisha language or Krabi Yoruba language. I do you
Yeah.
understand? Because
Yeah.
the land, our land, what our history told us is when Oromia come, Oromia was so shocked to see a land that speaks, that have many clans that speak different language.
Yes, yes,
Oromia was
yes.
so shocked. Do you know Oromia said, what type of land is this? He said, this land, hey, I've never seen this type of thing before. He left the land. Go to Ife, they will tell you that the journey of Oromia was not successful. It was not successful in that place because the land was a land of misery. That's what me I say it's only the child born of the misery of this land that can rule over them because these people were different entirely. We have different languages, these clans. Okay, you see the people who left. Okay, just put one word before you. Urobo people they speak another language, and the whole of Urobo told you they come from that Benin. They land because of the
Yeah.
Oba. Isoko people they speak another dialect again. They will tell you they ran away
Different
because of
language. Yeah.
Oba. And the Isha people will tell you they ran away. And they speak another similar dialect again, different entirely. If you say another language, I want to tell you, there's one called the Gwetwe inside the local government. My brother, if they speak the language, you don't even know what they are speaking. It's like they are speaking a Baije language or spiritual language. For you to know the beauty of that land, come and see different language. Ask them what happened. They said they were running away from the Oba.
They
I
were running away.
swear in the
Yeah.
name of God, I swear with my life. That is what their forefather told them that the Oba was killing them, using them for sacrifice. They say, this
For
thing, we're talking this
sacrifice.
thing today.
For
See, our
sacrifice.
people have to wake up. Okay, the Oba Benin is still okay, I'm calling on the Oba Benin to come out today and say, okay, if they say the Igbo people are not from Igodo, Idu lands, but we still have the trace. The people of there was one of my friend from Aunchi, from where Oshomole came from. So he went to go and marry in Orlu zone in Imo State. When he went there, like I say she's a girl. She went to go and marry from Orlu. When she was there, the family the family he want to marry from, he saw one old that is a grandmother, one of their grandmother came
Yeah.
out and said, "Where are you from?" That the girl told, "Oh, I am from Edo, from Aunchi." Ah, the woman started crying. Oh, I swear to God, the woman was crying.
Mm.
Old woman, I asked this woman, I said, "Why are you crying?" He said, "Our grandfathers left that land many years ago. We were
Mm.
told." He said, "That land is a horror. How you survive?" People, he said, "That place is no go area. It's a horror. You don't do anything, they will just kill you for sacrifice." For you to really know these people, see, we tell people how Pharaoh is horror. Pharaoh is not horror. Pharaoh is just like Jesus Christ compared to this man. If you go to shrine, okay, the other day the Oba Benin is saying they don't use him before sacrifice. I said, I will bet my life.
No, even a very close friend of mine told me that even up till 2015, is it when the last Oba said they still use human being for sacrifice?
Till today, not before. See, when I
The
was
guy
young,
told me this thing was
till
in
today they are still
2015 or
using it.
2016.
When I
They
was
are using
young,
human being for sacrifice.
when I was young,
The guy told his father is one of the chief.
they
See,
are still
everybody have his own shrine.
they are still doing the human sacrifice inside the palace.
Everybody have his own shrine.
Inside palace, they do it. Inside palace, they have now restricted the human sacrifice to inside palace. You know what happened to me when I was young, when I was in primary school, around kind of early 80s, when I was in primary school in Benin. They will tell you, bomo, 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 bomo. You know what is called bomo, bomo? Maybe you have had it in Benin. I don't know if you have grown to meet Bomo Bomo. Bomo Bomo, these were the people that were working for the Oba. They will touch you. They have taxi. They will just touch you. Then you don't know what you are doing again. They will take you to inside the palace and use it for human sacrifice. It's called Bomo Bomo. So what I am telling the Oba, I want the Oba to come out and answer me. Which tradition they have in that palace? Where is that tradition from? Is it tradition from our land, Igodo, Idu lands? I don't. The Oba should come and tell us, because you now say everything in the palace is an extension of Ife. Number one shrine in Oba palace is Ogun. Ogun is from Ife. Olukun is from Ife. Isango is from Dew. From number one to the ends. All the shrines in Oba palace are from Ife. So me, I'm not asking these people, where do you have this tradition, Benin Kingdom, Benin Empire? Stop this nonsense. People should stop being fool to one idiot. How can you say, I was so ashamed of my governor. The governor came out the other day. I respect my governor, His Excellency. I was ashamed of myself seeing my governor saying that, hey, it's an empire. Which empire? Where did you get your empire from? My brother, let me receive this call. God bless you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Hello? Hello, good evening. Sir? How you take come yours now? Obiye? No, I'm not Oyoba. Oyogi. Oyoba. No. Don't give me that name. Oyogi, no, Wato. Wato, my brother. Wato. Dario.
So, so do Iwade we are Iguan, or where you are, or where you are.
Continue.
Hello?
Continue. Use broken English, or only Benin if you use anyone if you use for inside. Okay. Where? Wato.
So maybe you know that woman so report report maji aji
I report him any the guayo. If you answer wa report him, you answer direct to answer.
So me Arabuja Iyakwe. You really can get the Ajinoba, you have something married a man by a do also near Glue Maheke. Then was a do where I say as I say. I never do. Okay. Yeah, where did you, my brother?
Imepani hata maweke gawe. Imepani hata maweke. Imepani hata maweke gawe. Obi answer ni agbe ni. Bi ya gbe, I have yin la dia. Ko ni ya le igbe toilet. Elokin one man squad. Obi gboko tin kwanki. Elokin one man squad. Nyoga gbo bi answer ni. Wi answer na gbe we carton wa. Emi ya wo sunu ba ni we onwa owa no ma bo. O ma vi wa everywhere ro wa ni. Obi answer obi answer na han gbo na the carton do mi we ni wa mu. Yin ze wa gbe na wa iran ya wo yin gi bu we na go mighty here na si gbe wa na ya mu fo. So we answer na tie one of the officer Abuja na one of the answer Fulani bi ya gbe wa yin mu so mo laja. Yin na mi kun mu re yin ma ni ya ku ya lele to the ending. Yin o na we eze yo oba wa gbaji gon ri ne. You can just kini igbo bi answer wa. Eri we ya gbe bo wa gege ni. Yin we ka na bu all pressing yin do gbe bi answer wa na. O bi answer na all pressing o ma mi video ni do all pressing o ma all pressing we make no bi answer na ra o bi yan bi go we ro we yin ma ra yin we carton yin ni wa ya gbo ma na gbo yin na bi mo Facebook yin ga igbo wa ne yin wo jino Emani agbelewa enya enubun ojivo. Iwa agbeli edo wa ni ha o. Ohage mo pa gbon. Enogi aire. Eyobi yan enogi. Wa wo nogi ofologbo na. Eyobi ologbo. Eba ni okere. Oye ya fe obi oba no obi oba obi nogi ofologbo. Ologbo we ma ke no nogi. Do no bi nogi oba bi o. Owa ro mo iwo ye mu ye po. Yen no to ya fe fu. Ayi gbon. Akenzua. Ọba ami ọ̀nà ọmọ ọ̀pá yàyà hù ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀yẹ nyìnàrí obi ọyẹ ní ọkùnrin wẹ́yà fẹ́ yẹ pọ̀ ọwọ́ ìhà wíwí ṣẹ̀kìrì ìwé mọ́tọ̀ ọ̀hún yẹn ìjà wẹ́ náà wẹ́ obi olùgbò ẹ̀gbọ̀n yìí bẹ̀mẹ̀ mi gbà wẹ́ náà ẹ̀rìndẹ́ o ọba náà kó tẹ yóò bá rẹ̀ ọ̀nà àjọ. Ibi ẹ̀dọ́ yà fẹ́ lẹ́yìn wá rẹ̀. Wa cut it that way. Hey, Lawa, you don't know what. Nobody can talk anymore. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. God bless you. Our people are now running away from home. They cannot talk. These are the reasons why we voted for governor. We voted for governor because we want to have say in our lands. That is easy. Hello?
Mami olugbo association ní Kumana, olugbo association Lagos, máa dùn ìwà náà. Dàrá. One of the advice chairman, is there any way may I make the number of IG? We really happy. The Mara to him. My baby is about reply man.
What had me big? What about Wagwalo? You must have like we always check the way they are young, not binania, they by young win already. But you must know what you are fighting for. Always check was very clear. A Chief Johnson all idea. On our way or no gaining anywhere. Or no getting a point yonya. Oh, yonya, Kolo, yonya, where TV shakini. Oh, you 1 year, we know you look. Me make ni market ti yen wa tie bo ni bi edu ni wa zo da gbon ya o mo na de view ebu ni wo ba ni to owo ba oba ya nya to e na oba no kute yi obare but wa ha ne mi wa mi so wa gwale emi ni wa gbinayi do wa gele mi gbe 100% when I explaining the wag name mama ya tell the wa we lawyer me ya fe but most wa we this is what we are fighting for. I will give you people lawyer. Why have me? You cannot go and see the IG without having what are you fighting for? What do you want? That's the question. Because I know in
next week Sunday.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you. See, everybody have run away from their land because of the Oba and his families. We are not living our. It should. These people now, they are scattered all over the world, all over everywhere. They will see the scale of the Oba. Oba. But what would you say with that more? If you have more, what you can say what? Where you see our even working foreigners, we were able. Okay. Thank you very much. I have tried today. Thank you so much. Thank you. But the history today, I'm so happy of the people of Uzairue. Today, I don't know the Ogineni is greater than the Oba because it's not from the Oba family. That is the history. Thank you very much. God bless you.